Steps to making a decision. Here are the steps you may follow in decision making. Decision making is the process of making choices by identifying a decision, gathering information, and assessing alternative resolutions. Using a step-by-step decision-making process can help you make thoughtful decisions by organizing relevant information and defining alternatives. This approach increases the chances that you will choose the most satisfying alternative possible. Here are the steps that you may need in decision making. Step 1. Clearly identify the decision. You realize that you need to make a decision. Try to clearly define the nature of the decision you must make. This first step is very important. Step 2. Gather relevant information. Collect some important information before you make your decision. Ask yourself what information is needed, the best sources of information, and how to get it. This step involves both internal and external work. Some information is internal. You will seek it through a process of self-assessment. Other information is external. You will find it online, in books, from other people, and from other sources. Step 3. Identify the alternatives. As you collect information, you will probably identify several possible actions or alternatives. You can also use your imagination and additional information to construct new alternatives. In this step, you will list all possible and desirable alternatives. Step 4. Weigh the evidence. Drawing from your information and emotions, imagine what it would be like if you carried out each of the alternatives to the end. Evaluate whether the need identified in step 1 would be met or resolved through the use of each alternative. As you go through this difficult internal process, you will begin to favor certain alternatives, those that seem to have a higher potential for reaching your goal. Finally, place the alternatives in a priority order based upon your own values. Step 5. Choose among alternatives. Once you have weighed all the evidence, you are ready to select the alternative that seems to be best for you. You may even choose a combination of alternatives. Step 6. You are now ready to take some positive action by beginning to implement the alternative you choose in step 5. Step 7. Review your decision and its consequences. In this final step, consider the results of your decision and evaluate whether or not it has resolved the need you identified in step 1. If the decision has not met the identified need, you may want to repeat certain steps of the process to make a new decision. If you like this video, comment, like, and subscribe to our channel.